Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today we are going to continue with infinitive and gerund in English versus overt and covert derived nominal in Arabic. Last time we saw the function, we've seen the function of the syntactic function of infinitive in English. We mentioned that the syntactic function covers 4 points. The infinitive can be a subject. أيوة إيمان. Yes, can stand as a subject, as object, as subject complement, and object complement. Okay? This is in English. It is also the same in Arabic. We have the derived nominal, overt derived nominal. Stands as a subject, as object, as subject complement, or object complement. Then we shifted to what is called sensation verbs. And we've seen that the sensation verbs like see, hear, touch, notice, look, these only accept bare infinitive. Bare infinitive. Yani infinitive without to. Okay? I heard them talk about the plan. I heard them talk about the plan. I saw Ali stand at the gate. I noticed her pick a flower. Okay? However, in Arabic, we don't have bare infinitive. We have the present imperfect indicative form of the verb. This means that the verb stands with inflections. We have persons added to the verb. سمعته يتكلم عن الخطة. سمعته يتكلم. Okay, so يتكلم, this is present verb. Present imperfect indicative form. Yeah. This is third person inflection in Arabic. يتكلم, تكلم, أتكلم, يتكلم, أتكلم, نتكلم, تتكلم. So we have 4 inflections representing persons in Arabic. Okay? It's different from English, which has only 1 inflection, that is the subject-verb agreement as. Okay. Still we have 3 verbs in English which are related to sensation verbs. These are like help, let, and make. Yes? Let, help, and make. These accept both bare infinitive and to infinitive. Now, this cannot be corresponded to Arabic, since Arabic has the inflections added to the verb. Okay? دعه يتكلم عن الخطة. دعه يتكلم. Present imperfect indicative form of the verb. Now, we have a problem with infinitives and gerunds, verbs which accept infinitive or gerund. We just have this point very tricky, it appears very tricky for our students, since they confuse just in using either infinitive or gerund. So they commit serious mistakes in this side. Most of them are interlingual or intralingual. These are intralingual. Intralingual. Okay? Most of them are intralingual. So, we try to solve this problem by having a new account, a theory that accounts for the use of infinitive or gerund. But before introducing this theory, we need to introduce the previous theories in this, or the previous principles in this regard. We have Bollinger's principle, okay, in which the choice of infinitive correlates in some degree with events that are theoretical or hypothetical. Okay, all hypothetical actions are in they take infinitive. However, the vivid or actual or already fulfilled actions are gerund. Okay, so we speak about real actions that take gerund. We have hypothetical actions which only take infinitive. We speak about things which will happen. This is infinitive. Things which have been already happened or are in progress, they take gerund as well. Okay? But applying this principle on the verb, for example, start, comes out with negative results. It stands to rain. It starts to rain. It starts raining. Is there any difference in translation?
No.
There is no difference. Okay? There is no difference. Richard continued to work. Richard continued working. Okay? We don't have dissimilarities or any difference just in translating these two sentences. I prefer to eat sandwiches. I prefer eating sandwiches. So these verbs, start, prefer, continue, cannot accept Bollinger's principle. Okay? This necessitates thinking of a new principle that can be applied on all the verbs of English which accept either infinitive or gerund or both. We are in front of some verbs which accept both. They alternate between infinitive and gerund. And some other verbs only accept gerund. We have verbs only accept infinitive. So I came with a new account which divides the verbs accepting infinitive and gerund, or either one of them. I divided them into 4 categories. Okay? First of all, the emotive verbs, aspectual verbs, reactive verbs, and forward-oriented verbs. Okay? So for emotive verbs, these verbs are not associated with time. Okay? They are like dread, hate, like, love, loathe, prefer, and rejoice. These verbs are not connected to time. Okay? So they accept both infinitive and gerund. I hated to meet the boss. I hated meeting the boss. We have difference in translation here. The first sentence refers to an action that has not happened. Okay? Future action. Okay? The second one refers to an action which happened. Okay? Would you like to see my dad? Would you like seeing my dad? Here we have also some sort of difference between the two sentences. The first one, the verb see, refers to, the infinitive to see refers to future action, hypothetical action. However, the second one refers to real action. Okay? Do you prefer to read the daily or watch the TV? Or to watch the TV? Do you prefer reading the daily or watching the TV? Again, the first sentence is hypothetical. It is theoretical, refers to an action that is to happen. However, the second one refers to a habit which actually happens every day. Action which already happened. We speak about vivid or real action, which is fulfilled. Do we have emotive verbs in Arabic? What about their structure? Yes, we have emotive verbs in Arabic, like يفضل, يخاف, يبغض, يكره, يحب, okay, يخشى, يعجب, يعشق, etc. These are emotive verbs. Okay? They touch the feeling. They are not related to time influence. Okay? We have يحب زيد قراءة القرآن. يحب زيد أن يقرأ القرآن. So they accept both. So the emotive verbs of Arabic are the same like the emotive verbs of English. Yes. We have يكره الولد اللعب في الشارع. يكره الولد أن يلعب في الشارع. So we have the first sentence, it is of overt derived nominal, while the second one is of a modified derived nominal. يفضل زيد شرب الشاي. Overt derived nominal, as you see. يفضل زيد أن يشرب الشاي. يخاف المؤمن ارتكاب الكبائر. يخاف المؤمن أن يرتكب الكبائر. So we have overt derived nominal and covert derived nominal within the same time. So the emotive verbs are alternating between infinitive and gerund. What about aspectual verbs?
They are associated with time.
Yes. The aspectual verbs are associated to time. They refer to a variety of time. Okay? So these refer to a variety of time aspects like initiation, continuation, repetition, termination. So we have verbs like begin. This is initiation. Resume. No. Resume. This is repetition. Okay. توقف ثم استأنف. استأنف. It is more related to repetition. And you repeat the action. Okay? Remain. Continuation. Commence. Initiation. Finish. Continue. Discontinue. Discontinue. Termination. End up. Cease. Repeat. Complete. Give up. Postpone. Proceed. Continuation. Quit. Keep on. Start. Initiation. Stay. Continuation. Stop. Termination. Okay, so we have these verbs refer to a variety of time aspects. Okay, so we have either initiation, continuation, repetition, or termination. These verbs in English almost accept both infinitive and gerund, except only in termination we have some words related to this matter. Okay, mostly they accept only gerund. Okay, he began to answer the question. He began answering the question. We have a slight difference between the two sentences. The first is hypothetical. It is to happen. It's about to happen. Okay. However, the second one already happened or in progress. Okay.
Why
Fadl.
not mingling?
Sorry?
Why not mixing between the first category and the second category? You know, aspectual or emotive يعني we
No,
can
the emotive verb does not the emotive verb does not refer to time.
I know, but
Semantically, there is some sort of difference between them. Okay?
but I يعني إنه the same meaning. I know that the first one not related to time and the second one related to time. But we can يعني إنه يعني mingle between them or mix between them and يعني إنه have the same meaning. يعني إنه the first category is aspectual.
No, they are
and
similar. They are similar in their syntactic function, but semantically they differ. Okay, and here we have a big question that appears in this point. Why does this verb accept infinitive or gerund, and that verb does not accept infinitive or does not accept gerund? Okay, so this is semantic question. It needs semantic interpretation that will be available just later. Okay, he began to answer the question. He began answering the question. Having said that he would be frank, we all commenced to listen to him. We all commenced to listen to him. Having said that he would be frank, we all commenced listening to him. Okay? So we speak about theoretical actions and vivid or real actions. Okay? So we have some verbs which refer to duration of time. Okay? That end with what is called termination. These verbs which have this meaning only accept gerund. John finished doing his homework at midnight. We cannot say John finished to do his homework. He quit smoking cigarettes. He quit to smoke tijish. He quit smoking. Okay? The committee postponed making the decision on the matter. Okay? We'll stop for an hour and resume working at 3 o'clock. So we have these verbs only accept gerund. Okay? Because they refer to a duration of time. Okay? We have aspectual verbs in Arabic as well. These aspectual verbs are like يستأنف, يوقف, يستمر, يواصل, ينهي, ينهي, يؤجل. We speak about aspectual verbs. Okay? We spoke about them in English and found that they accept both infinitive and gerund. Now, we have aspectual verbs of Arabic, as we mentioned. These verbs only accept overt derived nominal. For example, يبتدئ المعلم مناقشة الطلاب. We cannot say يبتدئ المعلم أن يناقش الطلاب. It's not accepted. يبتدئ المعلم أن يناقش الطلاب is not accepted. ينهي علي كتابة الدرس. ينهي علي أن يكتب الدرس is not accepted. So, aspectual verbs in Arabic only accept overt derived nominal. However, in English, they accept both except the verbs of termination. So you have to take care. You have to be very careful just once you translate from Arabic to English. Okay? Or from English to Arabic. Now, semantically, the emotive verbs and aspectual verbs have difference in meaning just in the use of infinitive and gerund. So a sentence like, I love to eat sandwiches, I love eating sandwiches, the two sentences are different in meaning. The first one is hypothetical, the second one not fulfilled, yes, and the second one is actual, achieved. Okay? It's real. He stopped to smoke. He stopped smoking. Could you translate? He stopped to smoke. Hard luck. أيوة.
He stopped to smoke. توقف لبرهة أو فترة. Then he will continue. But he
No. Yes. يلا. Yes.
The first sentence, Mary stopped to eat. Stopped to smoke. He stopped doing an activity to smoke.
Yes.
In order to
Yes. So he stopped to smoke. This means that he stopped some action. He terminated, he quit some action in order to have another action, to smoke. توقف لكي يدخن. He stopped smoking. This means that he quit. توقف عن التدخين. So you have difference in meaning. You have to take care of that. John forgot to buy the linguistics book. John forgot buying the linguistics book. Is there any difference? No difference at all? So how can you interpret the two sentences? John forgot to buy the linguistics book. John forgot buying the linguistics book.
Yes.
Imam?
Yes, forget to buy that he haven't buy the book. But forget buying, he buy the book, but he forget that he buy.
Yes. He forgot to buy. This means that he forgot to buy this book. He hasn't bought it. However, the second one, he bought the book, but he forgot that he bought it. Okay? Mary quit to cook. Mary quit cooking. Mary quit cooking. Is there any difference? Yes. What about this group? Yes.
Mary quit to cook. That means Mary stopped activities that doing now in order to go and cook. Well, Mary quit cooking. That Mary doesn't cook anymore.
Very good. Excellent. John remembered to wash the plates. John remembered washing the plates. Still, we have difference between the two sentences semantically. So in translation, the two sentences are different, are divergent. Who could translate them? John stopped to wash the plates. John stopped washing the plates. It is the same, Marco. Amen?
Yes, remember too that he in the action in order to
And the first action is hypothetical, is theoretical, that has not happened.
Yes.
Okay? He remembered to wash. He did not wash. But the second one, he has already washed them, but he forgot. Good. Mary stopped to eat. Mary stopped eating. Malaka.
Mary stopped to eat or Mary stopped eating. Yeah. The second one is that Mary stopped to eat. Yeah.
Mary stopped
Yeah, something not fulfilled.
in order to eat. However, the second one,
stop eating.
she finished or quit eating. Okay. Do we have semantic distinction between the emotive verbs and aspectual verbs in Arabic? Do you have this semantic distinction in Arabic? Is this applicable to Arabic or not? Let's see. Okay, I think that it corresponds to Arabic. تذكر زيد أن يصلح السيارة. تذكر زيد تصليح السيارة. The first one refers to an action that has not happened. The second one refers to an action that happened but forgotten. Okay? It's like English. Now we come to the third category, that is reactive verbs. It refers to actions that are in progress. The verbs which refer to reactive meaning only accept gerund. They only accept gerund. Okay? Yes. These verbs only accept gerund. These are like resist, resent, repent, remember, reject, regret, recommend, recall, abhor, enjoy, dislike, detest, deny, consider, confess, okay? Imagine, mind, and propose. These verbs refer to what's called continuity, okay? Continuity of action or continuity in meaning. These only accept gerund. We discussed going to the zoo in the weekend. We can't say we discussed to go to the zoo. The family has seriously considered selling the house. It's not available to say the family has seriously considered to sell the house. The suspect denies ever committing the crime. The suspect denies ever to commit? No. He repented having shot the dog. He repented having shot the, not to have. Okay, because the action happened. So reactive verbs refer to real actions, to vivid actions, to actions which have been already done, okay, or at least in progress. So they only accept gerund, okay. Yes.
But there are some emotive verbs.
Mm-hmm. Yes, these emotive verbs, you say, they are in the process of continuity. We speak about habitual actions. Yes, we speak about habitual actions or actions which are more or less related to habits and customs. Okay, actions which are associated with daily work. I mean, the action already or always happen every day as a custom by the subject or the doer of the action. Okay, so at that sense we consider them reactive verbs. But if you speak hypothetically or theoretically about the verb as emotive verb, it takes both. Okay, he detests socializing with the students at school. He detests to socialize. This is a custom, permanent custom with the speaker. I mean, his mood is like this. The suspect confessed murdering the man. We can't say that the subject confessed to murder the man because the action happened. We have Arabic, the Arabic reactive verbs. These are like يثمن, يناقش, يقدر, يقيم, يقاوم, يتذكر, ينسى, يتخيل. And these verbs, as you see, accept both. overt derived nominal and covert derived nominal. They accept both. However, in English, they only accept gerund. قدر الله أن يتم ذلك. We can say also قدر الله إتمام ذلك. لا نتصور أن نقبل الظلم. لا نتصور قبول الظلم. So we accept here, we both are accepted. يفضل علي أن يرفض علي أن يظلم الناس. يرفض علي ظلم الناس. يفترض زيد أن يجيء عمرو. يفترض زيد مجيء عمرو. Okay. يتطلب النجاح الاجتهاد أو أن نجتهد. يتطلب النجاح الاجتهاد. Okay. Now the derived nominal in Arabic syntactically works as a verb. يعني it assigns case. Mostly it assigns genitive case. يعني it has the requirements of a verb. You know the verb assigns accusative case. كتب زيد الدرس. الدرس is an object. John wrote the lesson. The lesson is an object assigned accusative case. Okay? Now, يفضل زيد كتابة الدرس. الدرس is an object, but here it is we have the genitive case assigned to this noun. This directly comes from the derived nominal, the overt derived nominal. Okay? We have some reactive verbs in Arabic only accept nouns, not derived nominal. Like يثمن. لا يثمن تعب الوالدين بالنقود. تعب is referred to as a noun in Arabic. لا يثمن أن يتعب الوالدين بالنقود. This is not accepted. In case of having a noun coming after the reactive verb, then we have only the overt derived nominal accepted. Okay? يقاوم الجنود هجوم العدو. We can't say يقاوم الجنود أن يهجم العدو. So in case of being a noun, then the reactive verb accepts only overt derived nominal. But in case of having derived nominal, not a noun, following the reactive verb, then we have both derived nominal, overt, and covert or modified derived nominal. We have the last category, that is forward-oriented verbs. These verbs refer to theoretical actions, to hypothetical actions, to actions that will be fulfilled in future. Okay? So all the verbs here are hypothetical, and they accept only infinitive. Okay? We expected to stop the security disorder soon. Expect, hope, imagine. Okay? These verbs refer to action that is to happen. Okay? We expect to stop the security disorder. We cannot say we expect stopping. We hope to submit the paper soon. We cannot say we hope submitting. Okay? Because it refers to action that has not happened. Okay? They plan to spend the vacation in London. We cannot say they plan spending, because the action has not happened yet. Mary aspired to be a famous advocate. تتصور أنها ستكون. يعني we speak about things which have not been happened. So the verbs like these are like pretend, persuade, urge, tend, tell, order, learn, aspire, ask, force, fear, decline, agree. We have manage, long, seek, remind, refuse, swear, mean, offer, strive, and vow. Okay? طبعا we have hope as well, and expect. Okay? Ahmed was obliged to Ahmed was obliged to attend the meeting. The suspect abstained to answer the detective's questions. The action has not happened. Now, if you look to Arabic, we also have forward-oriented verbs. Okay? They accept both modified and overt derived nominal. يتوقع يعني expect, يخطط, يريد, ينوي, يصمم. These verbs are forward-oriented verbs. They still have the meaning that has not been fulfilled. So, يتوقع زيد أن يصل أخاه من السفر اليوم. أن يصل. يتوقع زيد وصول أخيه من السفر اليوم. So they have both. يعني the word forward-oriented verbs accept both overt and covert derived nominal. However, in English, once you translate, you only have infinitive. Okay? So we have here a point of dissimilarity between Arabic and English. ينوي المسيء أن يتوب إلى الله. ينوي المسيء التوبة إلى الله. يقترح زيد أن يقابل هندا. يقترح زيد مقابلة هند. يخطط الوالد أن يبني بيتا. يخطط الوالد أن يبني بيتا، أن يبني دارا للأيتام. يخطط الوالد بناء دار للأيتام. Okay, we have both infinitive and gerund. Okay, sorry, we have both overt derived nominal and covert derived nominal. You see? So this shows that Arabic here is different from English regarding the use of overt and covert derived nominal. Their equivalents in English are gerund and infinitive. However, not necessarily we have the same translation. So once we have a sentence involving infinitive, it's not necessarily to be translated into covert derived nominal. And once we have a sentence involving overt derived nominal, it is not necessarily to be translated into gerund. You have to take care. We have 4 categories. You have to understand them very, very carefully in order to facilitate your translation and you come out with correct translation at the end of the day. So you have 4 categories. We speak about emotive verbs, aspectual verbs, reactive verbs, and forward-oriented verbs. Why do we have these verbs of different semantic functions? Different syntactic functions. Sometimes we use both infinitive and gerund. Sometimes we have only gerund, and some other times we have only infinitive. This relies on the lexical entry of the verb. The lexical entry of the verb, the lexical capacity of the verb. Okay? So it either accepts infinitive, it either accepts gerund, it may accept both. Okay? So it depends on the lexical capacity. Completely like the verbs of giving once accepting double object construction. John gave Mary a book. John gave a book to Mary. So we have double object construction and we have dative construction. يعني we have مفعول به أول, مفعول به ثاني for the verb give. Okay? Still we have one object, the direct object plus the dative object. John gave a book to Mary. Okay? So we have this verb, the verbs of giving, alternate between double object construction and dative. Here we have these verbs, some of them alternate between accepting overt derived nominal in Arabic or covert derived nominal, or gerund or infinitive or both. This is attributed to the lexical entry of the verb. Okay? يعني the semantic capacity as well can be considered. Okay? That's it for today. Thank you.